Today I'm joined by Mark Burgess in the fifth of his five-part series talking about AI in a state agency. He's written this wonderful book called Prepare AI's Impact on Business, but specifically focusing on a state agency. In the first four parts, we talked about pre-AI, and then we talked about how AI has come into the business. And again, if you've not seen those videos, ladies and gentlemen, watch them because there are some absolute mind-blowing facts in there, which even blew my mind. And I use AI an awful lot in my own business. This fifth one is talking about Mark's personal story and why he is where he is. He's a very Marmite sort of guy. You love or hate him. He's very passionate about technology and a state agency. Appreciate he does wind a lot of people up, but those that follow him religiously. So let's get behind the man and the myth and find out what it's all about. Part 5 of a 5-part series. We've talked about AI coming in and where the future lies. You've been with Iceberg Digital now for over a decade.
Yeah, 2009 we actually started Iceberg.
Okay.
Yeah.
And basically, in my humble opinion, it's a bloody good business generation CRM system for estate agents.
Yeah, I mean,
That's my words. Okay, and I know you're obviously going to be biased, and I know some of my clients haven't got on with it, but it's like most things is you've got to actually get involved with it to get the most out of it. But those that do get involved with it think it's the bee's knees, don't they?
yeah, unanimously, like every client that uses it, their fees go up, their market share goes up. When I say every client that uses it and follows the process that we tell them to, unanimously, it
It's
works.
about the process. It's got to be about the process.
Yeah, it's like anything in life, isn't it? Like, it's like I can go to the gym, I can join the gym and never go,
Or I can go to the gym and go to the coffee,
or
or just
go to the gym and go to a personal trainer and do what he tells me to. Like, it's obviously going to work if I eat less and work out. And it's the same with this. It's universally it works. So Iceberg is a funny one because it has the CRM system in LifeCycle. It has Neuron that does websites. It has Reserve for AI. So it has various parts. So Iceberg is more of a AI technology company for estate agents, and then we have the various products underneath it.
in the previous videos, which again will blow your mind, ladies and gentlemen, you talked about how AI can be the savior, but it's not the savior, and you need other things. What motivated you to write this book?
I see a lot of
Because immediately, I mean, I read the book and I thought, oh no, it's just going to be another Daniel Priestley advertorial. And yeah, you do mention your firm in there, but
yeah,
it isn't all about that, is it?
not really. No, I mean, like I wrote the book not just for estate agents. I've written 2 books before back in 2016.
Did you get AI to write it for you?
No, he tried to help me, but he wasn't that useful. But the 2017, I wrote Where Did My Industry Go? That went on and was #2 business book in the UK. I wrote The Estate Agency Revolution. And the Estate Agency Revolution was different because it was focused specifically on estate agency. So this book, I decided to take it back more to just general business, but with a bit of a nod towards estate agency, obviously with some of my examples. And the reason I wrote it was I'm just, like everybody, a bit sick of seeing AI on everything and thinking it's not AI. It's not AI. Like, and so let's just try and clarify what AI is for people was the reason I wrote the book.
You are a very passionate sort of bloke, very Marmite. Is your obsession getting in the way of you growing your business, or do you think it's an advantage?
I guess I wouldn't know unless someone else took control of the business and showed me. It hasn't got in the way of growing the business to this point, in my opinion, because obviously, like, we've gone from,
You are very chalk and cheese, aren't you?
absolutely, yeah. I think every business has to be that way. I think you have to choose to be on the left side of the road or the right side of.
Oh dear. Hello.
I think you have to choose to be either on the left of the road or the right of the road. Sitting in the middle of the road, you're just going to get run over. So you've got to kind of put your colours on your mast and see who wants to join your
gang.
join your gang. I think.
Is that what you're looking for? Estate agents who are at the edges, who want to be different and act differently, and you know,
Yeah.
because I think the vast majority of estate agents are middle of the road vanilla, aren't they?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the vast majority are. Yeah, I guess our challenge as a company isn't to find estate agents. There's loads. It's easy to find them. There's tons on every high street. Our challenge is to find estate agents that want to tear up the rule book and find a better way of doing things.
And you're succeeding at that.
Well, the statistics say so. I guess if we start to fall down on that, then people will talk by not buying the products and walking away and not spending their money with us. At the moment, we grow year on year. We're, you know, in this 8 figures as a company now. So yeah, it seems to be okay. But I don't think you can ever relax and sit back on it, especially as a technology company.
Tell me the sort of agents. Let's go down that rabbit hole a little bit. Tell me the sort of agents and what they're going through, where you think you and your firm can help them. Because
Uh,
it isn't just a CRM system. It is. It's almost a. It's a tribe, isn't it? If you don't mind me saying, I've been
yeah,
to some conferences and
yeah, I think so. I think everyone's very like-minded. I guess as a company, it's interesting. As a company internally, we have 3 core values. To be an expert, which means you want to learn stuff. To be committed, which means you're going to do what you say you're going to do. And to be connected, which means that you want to collaborate. And that's internally. But actually, it turns out that most of our clients
hmm,
want those things as well. And I guess it's easy to say, oh, yeah, I want to learn and I want to collaborate and I want to be committed. But I'm talking about like you're committed to the point where you're willing to fight your own staff about changing the software system to something you believe
that's
in.
such a yeah.
Not you're committed like, oh, it sounds like a good idea, but as soon as someone complains, we'll cave in and go back to the old way. No, no, I believe this is the future and I'm going for it. And you lot can come with me happily, or you can get on another bus. So, and I don't want to fight estate agents. I want to collaborate with estate agents, even ones that are in the same area as me. I want to work with them, and I want them to work with me. Those are the people that we work with. We have a WhatsApp group that's very busy with agents collaborating all the time, even ones that are in the same area, talking to each other, sharing how they're doing it. It's quite mad, really. You've been to the conferences, you can see what it's like. It is like a tribe, and a lot of those agents are competing with each other. It's mad. So there are people out there that are thinking, I like estate agency. I just fucking hate estate agents. Well, we're the right people for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are many CRMs out there. Okay. Um, Yet LifeCycle, when it comes to the sales business, not lettings, and I know you're potentially working on that one.
We do the front end of lettings.
Okay. All right. Just go and use another piece of software. That's my opinion. Okay. Just keep lettings separate. I know you're going against this, but fundamentally, if you're an estate agent and you want a CRM system that's actually going to generate you business, and I've not been paid to say this, okay, in fact, him here today is costing me money, then you should seriously consider LifeCycle. It isn't cheap, it's not expensive, but it isn't cheap. You have to use the system. And if you don't utilize the system to its then it's like buying a Lamborghini or a McLaren and having it just doing the shopping runs. But if you are committed to being a better estate agent, using your data to stand out from the crowd, then quite fundamentally, LifeCycle is truly exceptional. And I've not been paid to say that. And if you're prepared to change, be different, think differently, think outside the box, then you should listen to what Mark and his team, Rob, and the rest of the team have got to say. Thank you for your time today for coming up to Grantham.
Thanks very much for having me.